This next video I want to talk to y'all about is proper form and cheat reps or cheat curls or cheat movements. To be honest with you, I typically believe in having proper form because with proper form, you can really concentrate on what you're doing with the muscling or squeezing the chest or, curling the arms and really squeeze some biceps together. To me, that's how you get proper growth, and that's how you make the muscle respond the way you respond. Now, granted, I've done them both over the years, or I've done them all before. Cheat curls are good for generating a lot of power. It's hard to keep form when you are lifting a lot of heavy weights at times, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes the form may go out the building. But like I said, me personally, like I said, I'm more into bodybuilding, so I want to make sure I'm getting as much blood into the muscle group as possible. I want to make sure that I'm concentrating on my form pretty much on all the things that I'm doing. I don't care if I'm curling, I'm squatting, I'm leg pressing, or whatever I'm doing. I want to make sure everything that I'm doing is going to be, pretty much where it needs to be so I can get to react. So typically when I'm doing, perfect example, or a person I always like to use, I like to tell people about, Cali Muscle. Cali Muscle's a beast, The dude's been doing it for 20 plus years, real OG lifter. But a lot of times watching his videos over the years I've been watching him, he always talked about concentration, which I already knew anyway, I already had learned on my own per se. So a lot of times he benching or he's doing his dumbbell presses, he's bringing the bar down to his chest, and he's stopping probably 70% up or 60% up before he's bringing it back down again and going again. Sometimes he don't even touch his chest when he do it, but he gets growth from that or responses from that. So I tell people, if you want to do something, if you're feeling it, then do it. To each his own. Everybody has different reactions. So, even with my boy B, a lot of, videos and stuff, y'all see me and him together on Instagram before. Me and him work out a lot together, but the way I do a certain movement, the way he do certain moves are different. But he has great results from doing the way he does things. He feels in different parts of his muscle than I would. So that's why I was explaining to people. Cali Muscle does it all the time. People give him a hard time all the time saying that, oh, his form is crappy, oh, he don't know what he's doing, just being typical trolls to the dude. I'm like, the dude must know what he's doing. Look how swole he is. Look how muscular he is. You see what I'm saying? So he can do proper reps or proper form all the time, but a lot of times when he's working out, he's going for concentration. So I took that concentration concept from him and I applied it for myself. So a lot of times, especially my dumbbells, when I'm coming with my dumbbells, I'm coming down, stretching my chest completely out. When I'm doing uppers or lowers or whatever mids, I'm stretching my chest completely out. But when I come to the top, I'm squeezing my chest at the top. You see what I'm saying? So the more you squeeze at the top or squeeze a movement, the more you can trap blood in here. So, and each time I get down, I just, sometimes I rep them out. But majority of the times, I believe in proper form. Now, like I said, cheat curls is more for power, more for strength. So if you incorporate cheat curls with proper form, then you should get a good balance between them both. So 9 out of 10 times I'm doing form because, I believe that's what I do. But at the same time, I can still do the cheat curls. So I don't knock people who do them. I know a lot of guys who cheat curl pretty much all the time or do cheat reps or cheat movements all the time and they get decent results. You see what I'm saying? They might be lagging in certain areas or might have certain development because they don't always concentrate on the tension of the muscle they're doing. So when I was asked that question, I was like, there's no necessarily right or wrong way really to work out because we're all different in a sense. We all got our own feelings, our own tension, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, I believe in form because my body responds better than that. Some people are different. Some people believe more in constant tension or the pump or the cheat rep and they get swollen, they get more muscle developed like that too. So to each his own. So I tell everybody's different. So I've learned from doing when I do my incline dumbbell presses, if I squeeze at the top of my press, my chest can grow more. So I can develop, striation. I get the crease in the middle of my chest, whether it's the right side or the left side. You see what I'm saying? That comes from proper form and really squeezing at the top and, stretching at the bottom. So I incorporate that a lot when I'm doing my dumbbells. But if I'm on the bar or doing any sort of straight type movement, straight bar movement, then it's a pump. We pumping blood, we doing power, we going hard for strength. So I told the guy when he asked me, I was like, really, bro, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You see what I'm saying? As long as you're not necessarily 90% of your workouts is all cheap reps or cheap movements, you know what I'm saying? You just basically cheating yourself, you know what I mean? But you'll be strong, but you might not necessarily look too good. I see guys all the time in the gym, you know, typically cheap reppers are 9 out of 10 times more your ego lifter type dudes. Excuse me, but there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing per se really wrong with that. If that's what you really want to do to, you know, get your gains or get your muscles to respond, then to each his own. Like I tell people all the time, I got, you know, my own vision, what I want to do. So just like the next person got their own vision, what they want to do. So I don't hate on nobody. I'm like, if that's what you want to do, then do your thing. So in my opinion, I told you to answer this question, I feel proper form is always better than cheating yourself, you know, or doing cheat curls. Like I said, you'll get swole or you'll look good for the moment, but at the same time, you won't have the right developments, if that makes sense. So you got to mix them up. So to answer this question or to respond, which one is typically better? There's no right or wrong answer to that. It's what you want to do, what you feel for, what works for you. So at the end of the day, if you do it and you like it and it's working, stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. So I just wanted to, you know, give a little, my little views and opinion when it comes to cheap reps or proper form. So I'm a proper form guy. You know, what are you? Thanks for watching.